forget y'all. So most of my hindrance is not that God is not making a way. Most of my hindrance is I got tunnel vision. I'm only looking in one direction, expecting God to move in one way, when God said, I gave you permission to look in multiple directions. Numbers chapter 13. Go and visualize and see whether I told you a lie. Go, there's a word I like to use, and substantiate if the promise is there. Go look, go look, go look, go look. Now, here's what I want you to do. This is the last time I'm gonna have you do it, but I want you to lean over to somebody and ask them, when was the last time you looked? When was the last time you looked? When? They ain't said nothing, did they? Didn't, because they ain't been looking. They have not been looking. When was the last time you looked? Woo, you ain't saying nothing. Okay, if you're gonna buy a car, you have to. And sometimes you may have to look extensively. And sometimes you may go to what you think is it and get there and say, this ain't it, because it looked one way, but it's operating another. Whoever told you they're looking and they're not happy, tell them, look again. Say, look again, look again. Lord, y'all don't want to help me. Come on, wake them up and say, look again. And if you sit next to somebody that ain't look for nothing, you better move your seat. Because you're next to someone who is visually impaired and does not have the permission that you have to visualize. So he says, Abram is a man of righteousness. How is he a man of righteousness? Because he believed God. So Abram had faith. And because Abram had faith, God moved him from just hearing and moved him to visualizing. Because God says, if I show it to you, I'm ready to give it to you. So he says, look northward, look southward, look eastward, look westward, and as far as you can see, I'll give it to you. And not just to you, but to your children also. He said, look, man, forget y'all. So most of my hindrance is not that God is not making a way. Most of my hindrance is I got tunnel vision. I'm only looking in one direction, expecting God to move in one way, when God said, I gave you permission to look in multiple directions. Do you know your miracle may not come from where you're used to it coming from? But if you look in an alternate direction. There's a boy, his name is Job. When we get to Job chapter 23, Job says something. Will y'all run there real fast? Job chapter 23, verse 9. Just go there real fast. Tell me what it's saying, I'll stop. Tell me what it's saying. Job chapter 23, verse 9. What it say? On the left hand. Wait. We'll jump up one verse to verse 8. Start at verse 8. Behold, if it ain't working in one area that I'm viewing, what I do? Not there, and backward. So if it's not working while I'm trying to move forward, because I told you the ordered footsteps of God are sometimes backwards and not forward. So then if I look here and he's not there, I gotta look backwards. I gotta look backwards. Then if I look to the left hand and he's not there, what you gonna do? I'm gonna look to the right. So y'all don't want to help me. So when I am impaired in one direction, there's always another direction that God gives me permission to look to. And I came this morning to tell you, you got permission to look. If it ain't working in the way you've been looking, God said, look to the north, look to the south, look to the east, look to the west, and I promise you, before it's all over, I'm gonna give you a miracle, but you don't know from what direction your miracle is coming. So all you gotta do is start looking.